Welcome. I am Brianna. This is my life on paper, and we are playing with paper today. We are also playing with some mixed media. I am playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem, and it's the last Friday of the month, and the inspiration or the layout we're scrap lifting is from Rika Kovasin. You can see all the good layers on there. I am going to see what I can do and have you watch me. Boy, do I have overkill when it comes to mixed media that I don't use. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to just show you what we have and what we're not using probably. Texture paste opaque matte. That's 1. 2, distress crackle paint. 3, light and fluffy modeling paste. All good stuff, right? You could use any of this. Distress texture paste, translucent. And then we have stickers glitter gel. I think this is what I want to use though. And no good reason other than it's sparkly. This is Iridescent Glaze by Vicky Boutin. So, and maybe it's the wrong thing to use because I really just, we just want the texture underneath. But if it's sparkly, all the better, right? Let's see. Let's see if it's open. It's not open. Should we see if there's something open that I don't know if crackle paint's going to do the same thing. Oh, that's open. This is not open. Although no, maybe it's open. This is open. Flight and Lovely modeling paste might be our way we're going now. Changing of directions. What I plan to do is just put some peaks and valleys in here. I found this very old gosh darn it, Memory Keepers. Oh, I could be totally wrong. But I found this very old thing that makes different textures. So we're going to see what we can, I'm going to see what I can do with this. This should be interesting. Okay, so we're starting off with modeling paste. You know what? Prepare your surface ahead of time. Do what I say, not what I do. And let's bring out this mess of a glass mat by Tim Holtz. That is a glass mat. Is very easy to clean, but guess what? It's full of mixed media. That's okay too. So let's move these things over here. Scoot this up here. Sorry for the glare. We'll see how much of the glare we can cover up here. We'll throw this over strategically there. Okay, so putting our picture, and our picture, my daughter today, and I'm making this ahead of time and I'm hoping to get it up on time on Friday, got accepted into pharmacy school at UW, University of Wisconsin-Madison school. So we are very excited. This was a shot she sent us as she was doing the interview. But we just got notified today that she actually got accepted. Super, super excited. But she's going to be my guinea pig for mixed media. So I'm going to put that safely tucked away in a spot where I can still see it so that I will know where it is and not have to reprint it later because I've been fighting with my Canon selfie. Does anybody else have a Canon selfie? I like it. I really do. I don't have to run out of the house and get things developed. However, it's not new. It has been sitting on my desk for a very long time, and it gets, what I've Googled and found out is it gets dusty. So every time I turn it on, it says, oh, this isn't working. And all you got to do is like futz around with the rollers, and then they know that they're dusted and they're good to go. So I guess, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing so that it doesn't get my pictures dusty. I don't know. All right, just jump right in. Don't be scared. The other thing is I have no idea what side I want to use, and maybe I should have some kind of a spatula. Well, you know what kind of spatula I got next to me is my Cricut spatula. Look how careful I'm being. Mixed media, you don't have to be careful. I'm going to use this. It looks like a postage stamp side. That might be too much for me. And that's okay. What if we go with this other side? Yeah, it gives it all sorts of different textures. Wow, it's very textury too, isn't it? I don't know that that's what we're... Oh, wait. We've got one more side. That is more... We're going for subtle here. That is more what I'm looking for. So yay for the subtle side. And when you start off with... This is like icing a cake. This is yummy. Don't eat it. It's not good for you. It's probably very toxic. But it looks yummy. And let's keep in mind that maybe minimal embellishments today so that I can show off all the mixed media that I'm doing. Because, you know, you put some mixed media down and then you cover it up. I think that looks beautiful. Maybe I'll go a little bit further. I'm just so careful with the light and fluffy, what is it? Light and fluffy modeling paste that looks like icing. I have it in a couple different colors. No, I don't. Stencil butter. The stencil butter is what I have in a couple different colors, which, who knows, maybe you'll see that today too, but those are in pretty bright colors, and I don't know. This calls for bright colors. She almost, it's kind of hit and miss. She has it all over her page. I hope this really turns out. Well, I mean, it'll turn out. We know it'll turn out, right? I have no doubts that it's going to look fabulous. It could look less fabulous or more fabulous, right? Let's go for more fabulous. And you can't, this is the part you can't really screw up. You get peaks and valleys, and that's what we're going for. Maybe just a little more. This is going to be a long video today. That's okay. That is okay. Variety makes the world go round, right? All right. And you can't go wrong with a long video on mixed media. Well, anyway, we hope this goes really well and doesn't go wrong. Oh, boy. Okay, I covered the whole thing. I didn't use gesso. I'm a beginning mixed media person. I'm just going with it. I didn't use any special paper. I just grabbed some white cardstock. I'm going to get this on very tight. I know some people use different things, but the idea is to not only get very tight, but use it up once you open it. So we're going to let that dry, and then I will come back. I think my next layer will be to put some paint on. I'm thinking of some acrylic paint, but we'll let that dry and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So this is part 2. I achieved what I wanted. Let's hope the paint goes over it nice. There's hills, there's valleys, there's scratches. It's all good. All right. Little bumpy. I'm not worried about that. You can see in the, or you saw in the layout that there's at least 3 colors on there. I went and looked. Okay, this is not the easiest. I mean, I know I could use any color I want, but what I ended up deciding on is silver and gold. So we're going to see how that goes. I didn't have any gray or kind of burgundy or anything. I could have went green, I guess. I don't know. But I like my choice of the silver and gold, and I hope that works well. Oh, a glass mat. Again, here we go. Let's get that glass mat back out, because I'm going to use it. I'm going to again put my photo in a safe place nearby so I won't lose it, because that happens. And then just a quick show of kind of the stamps that I have. This is a close to my heart. It's old. It's B1316 coffee stained. So I was a consultant a long time ago, and this is part of that. So those are going to be my circles. That coffee stain is going to be my circles. And then I have this stitching, and I think this was just from Amazon, and this was just from Amazon as well. And why did I pick this? It's got some like splatters and stuff, and it looks like it's over the top and maybe white. And maybe that's just paint flicked, but I like these different things that we can use for kind of just some more mixed media looking things with stamps. So those are kind of standbys as well. All right, so we're gonna move this up where we don't get all the glare, hopefully. And we put that there. All right, so I have 2 paintbrushes. This is my little favorite paintbrush that I love to splatter stuff with. We're gonna use this one. This is a close to my heart one. I just found it in my stuff. I bet this is great for splattering, but I'm gonna use that for some paint too. So maybe just give these a couple shakes. Oh, what is this? We've got metallic, it's folk art, metallic finish acrylic paint. This is metallic acrylic paint. So, okay, silver sterling pure gold. So let's see what that looks like. I'm just gonna put it right onto my mat. Looks beautiful, look at that. Let's see what the gold looks like. Oh, beautiful, not too yellow. All right. Boy. Since this is mixed media, I'm going to try water, right? I'm telling you right here, I am not the master. Probably should have put them a little further apart. I am all about playing and trial and error. So if this doesn't work, we're going to use it for other things. Like I could still use it as, oh, you know what I mean? Like I could still use it to like back a photo or who knows, but it's not going to go to waste. And here's where you just gotta jump in. Oh, look how nice that looks. I think we want to see strokes, or I want to see strokes. I know some is going to be thicker, some is going to be thinner. That is all of what it's about. But look how it sits on top of the streaky already. I'm just going to go to town over here. We're going to go back. If we need more, we can. And I put the water just to make it a little thinner to make it easier to kind of play with. And we're going to probably use a lot of this because we just only have the two colors. Put some over here. Oops, this is where we don't want to see all the glare. Strategically placed fluff. Okay, well, here's a little bit more of the gold. And you don't need much, right? I mean, I probably didn't need that much. Well, it seemed like I used a lot the first time through, but can always get more, right? And this paint, I think I grabbed it from Walmart. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. It was maybe a couple bucks. Oh, and it's got a little shimmer to it. That would be the metallic finish that it says on the bottle. And there's my peaks and valleys. Nice thing about this too is like if I finish it and it dries and maybe I want more, I can still go in and get more on there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be even like the layout we're copying here. We're lifting. There's going to be a photo and a mat surrounding there. And then I think the silver just kind of, maybe we'll just do kind of a run through there. Does that look good? Yeah, and so like if for some reason I absolutely hate this, I'll start right over again. I don't see me hating it. And then starting over with other colors or doing it again with these colors, trying it a new way. How fun is this? I'm liking this. How much more do you think I should have to go on here? Anybody? Now that I have this paint, I will use it. Again, it was not that expensive. Well, and here's the other thing. I can jump in with the silver and always come back with give myself as much silver, and that's okay. Can totally jump back in with gold, right? And you know what? You don't even have to use two colors if you want. You could just start with one color. Not bad. I was very not generous with the silver. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. So this series I play along, and I just do the last Friday of the month, and it's a scrap lift, and someone picks out the lift, and we do a scrap lift. And even just by looking at it and not even like learning techniques from someone, I feel like I've been learning a lot. Part of learning is the learning, you don't have to be perfect and just jump in and try, right? Ooh, I kind of like that. There's a little bit of white in here. know that I see that in the layout, but I don't mind it at all. If you want it darker, you can go over more. Look at that. See how you get that little texture in there? It's got little polka dots. This one's got the lines. Oh, I'm loving this. I got the wispies of the brush. All right, that's it. That's what I got. So I'm gonna let this dry now, and then we'll be back for part 3. Welcome back. I worked ahead a little bit. So it did dry, and public service announcement, you should probably lay it where it can lay flat. I know they do curl a little bit, and I'm not worried about that because it's gonna go on a page protector. But I could have been a little bit more easy on it to dry flat, if that makes sense. It was kind of just on a pile where it wasn't really had a chance to lay flat. All right, so I used my amazing stamp from Amazon, and I love how that turned out. I used it on the bottom here. I used it up in the top. I have this other stamp from Amazon. I know I said I was just going to use the bubbles. I did use the bubbles, but in the black, I used this one. I don't know if you can see this here. This was my Amazon set, and I used that there and over here, and then I also used it for the crosses. I stamped with the white, and you really can't see it. And I don't know if in person, like, you'll even see it. Oh, you can see the hearts in the middle there. And I don't know that you're going to see it much, but it is another layer that looks kind of cool. I think I could have stamped maybe an acrylic white paint. That would have helped. Again, trying to cover the glare here, sorry. So, okay, so the next thing was my tags. So I went with it's gold and black. Let's see how these are gonna lay. This is gonna go back here. And then I used my punch to make the enforcer around the tag. Oops, I'm gonna put this back here. So there's that. And then the photo, which I've managed to keep clean. Let's see how that lays out. And then I just used the packaging techniques. This is that coffee stain from Close to My Heart. And it's bigger. It is bigger than those little ones, but my photo is a little bit bigger. So those are gonna lay out here like that. And then it's just a matter of layering them. And because mine are bigger, I have less. Now she has journaling down here, which I can do, but I think other than that, that is the end of my layout. What can I throw? Here's the gold paint. There, we'll hold it down with that. I love it. Yay. Something totally out of the box for me. Something I can play more with. To go more subtle next time, maybe don't do the silver and gold, but it turned out pretty gorgeous. And again, I don't know what other colors I would have used to scrapbook this picture. So, oh, I also stamped you can see the hearts better in black down there. So maybe this needs just a little bit of black up there. I could do that. All right. Here it is. I will have, the finished page at the end. Stills, and make sure you check out the playlist below. Check out everybody who is not only playing with well, I'll still have the Christy's Beautiful Life, even though this is not part of Christy's Beautiful Life. This is not a sketch from there, but I'll still have that underneath. And then also check out everybody that's playing with Mixed Media Mayhem. So you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you again tomorrow.